Hey guys, so I'm just going to record one more episode. Just one more. No, I just don't feel like doing any more for tonight because I've done enough. But I'm going to record one more. This one is going to be quite important, so you guys better listen up. Okay? Methods. Methods don't need that much explaining until we get into parameters next episode, which I will film tomorrow and upload in like a week. Um, so what is a method? Let's just explain it. Alright? This is a method, kind of. Except you need that. So kind of not really. Did I just get a text? No, I didn't. I didn't just get a text. Whoa, what? Hey, someone liked my photo on Instagram. Anyways, so what a method is it's like it kind of shortens your code because I mean, the methods that we're going to be doing this episode are simple, so that's what they do. It shortens your code. So if you want to like do a giant while loop, or if you want to like, I don't know, print a line somewhere, but like do a bunch of random stuff, right? And you don't want to have to type that out in like every class that you want to do, or anything, right? Or anywhere else on that class or in a different class. We'll get into public and private. I mean, kind of self-explanatory. Private is for the class that you're in. It cannot be accessed by any other classes. Public can. There. So, let's just do this really easy. Public static void hi. So, the anatomy of a hold up. Not static. Okay. The anatomy of this. Did I do this wrong? Misplaced constructors. What did I do? I told you guys, I suck. I suck at remembering how to do this. Misplaced constructor. What'd I do? Okay. Public static void high create method high. Okay. I don't want it to be private though. Oh! That is something that I always mess up on, and I'm glad that I did. You cannot do it in your main thing. You cannot. Not in your main method. Ever. You can't create one. So you have to do this. Void high. Okay. I'm glad that I actually messed up for once, because if I hadn't, you guys probably would have accidentally done that, or someone would have, and that would have been good. So you cannot place them in your main method. So don't do it. I used to always do that. I just did it. I know I'll still continue to do it. Okay. So, now what we can do, it's right here. We call the method high. No, don't need the asterisk. We just call the method high, and it does whatever high tells it to do, or whatever's done in high will be done right here. That's it. And if we had another class, it would be like class dot high, right? You just say dot and then the method. We'll get into that later. Done. Well, first we need to do something. Print line. Let's print high. Okay, so now what can this be used for? I mean, yeah, sure, it prints high when we call it, and when we don't, it won't print high. I mean, yeah, it does nothing because we have to tell it to do that in this, or you have to like tell, you can have like an inception of them, tell it to do high, and then in high we'll tell it to do like a bunch of different methods, right? But that's complicated stuff, like making games, right? So we'll just call hi. That's why do I always do an asterisk? Well, because I mean it's right next to the 9. That's it. You can do stuff in this. You can use this just like it's a string. It's really no use unless you're doing like getters and setters to get variables, but that has to return stuff. We'll get into return statements. We'll get into variables in methods, basically methods with parameters where you say like public static void int hello, and then it'll print that I don't want to get into that today. I would, but just gotta span the views out, different I have time. I really didn't want to get into it because I'm bored, but so public static void int x. So what is this? What is this in these amazing parentheses? This is a parameter. You can make methods take parameters, and then you can use those parameters in the method for stuff. And it's kind of like input. See, look, it's giving me an error now. It wants an integer, because it's saying, hey, I get an integer right here, why don't I get an integer right here? It's kind of like share the integers or something. So we'll give it an integer. We'll give it 19. So, there. It's not going to do anything with that right now, because we haven't. Maybe we want to. So what we do is we do that, and we do plus x. Now it'll print whatever number we put here. So it's like kind of how you can set variables, kind of. Well, how you can set method parameters for a different class. Like if you're rendering the screen, and you have your render method in a window class, but you want to actually render, like call the method in your main thing to make it work, you call those and then do like height, a length, all that, resolution and stuff like that. So hi 19, we can change this number to anything we want and it will print it. That's almost parameters. You can take strings, you can take booleans, so you can say true right here or false. Strings, you can say hi plus, and then your name. You can enter your name right here. We'll do that. We'll do, my name is Mitchell. See, then we just need to change its parameters to string name. So, and then we take that name and we do plus name. Hi, Mitchell. Easy. You can also, what's really cool is you can pass through a variable to this, which will then pass it through to this, and it will process the variable that you pass through. Like, let's say you take input, what's your name? You pass that through into the name method. The name method then processes that and works with it. I hope that made sense, guys. If it doesn't, leave a comment. I will help you, and I will probably bring it up, and I might have like a side series where I explain, like, if people are having problems, I will explain what's happening and like what the deal is, which it's probably my fault if they're having problems. I probably didn't explain something. Anyways, guys, thank you. That's all the time I have for tonight, so I won't be recording anything else. It's not like you won't see this until next week after dang spring break's over. No, you'll see it before it's over. Anyways, guys, thanks.